If you ever wished you could wave a magic wand and turn a rough text prompt into a fully interactive prototype, pitch deck, or on-brand landing page, Anthropic just made that happen. With the latest release of Claude Design, the platform has evolved from a cool novelty into a serious production tool. Today, we're breaking down the newest features, the game-changing templates, and how bidirectional code sync is completely changing the workflow for builders and production teams. This is Frank from Obelisk. Let's dive in. What is Claude Design and the core interface? For those who haven't jumped in yet, Claude Design lives right inside your paid Claude workspace at Claude AI/design. Powered by advanced vision models, it lets you bypass the blank canvas entirely. You type what you want, whether that's multi-screen mobile app prototype, a conversion-focused landing page, or an entire pitch deck, and Claude generates it instantly on an interactive workspace. What's happening with the latest feature updates? Design System Import feature. Instead of getting generic AI-generated styles that break your brand guidelines, Claude Design now lets you import your team's design systems entirely. You can hook it up to a Git repository containing your component libraries and tokens, or upload style guides and token JSON files. This means every asset, wireframe, or presentation you spin up automatically inherits your exact brand identity, cutting out hours of manual cleanup. True WYSIWYG canvas editing and control tools make Claude Design a real game changer. Anthropic has also addressed one of the biggest initial pain points, micro adjustments. We now have real WYSIWYG drag and drop canvas editing. If you want to move a button, swap a color swatch, or adjust a text box without reprompting the AI, you can just click and edit directly. Plus, the inline comments and draw mode tools let you circle an element, take it on the canvas, and queue up the precise visual tweaks without wasting tokens on full regenerations. Now, what's the killer feature that Claude Design delivers? Bidirectional design sync. Here's where things get truly futuristic for engineering and production teams with bidirectional code syncing. Through the design sync command in Claude Code, the barrier between design and production code has effectively vanished. You can pull your repo's design tokens straight into Claude Design, or when you build and refine something on your visual canvas, you can push it right back into your code repository. It bridges the gap for teams tired of endlessly screenshotting and ping-ponging between designs and development tasks. Now, there's one other ingredient that is truly exciting: new templates. Alongside these workflow updates, the template library has expanded significantly. When you open up a new project, you can complete prototypes with multi-screen user flows and hover states. You can use optimized slide decks that automatically structure notes and leverage clean formatting for presentations. You can also create high-converting landing pages or one-pager websites that build out everything from pricing tiers to FAQ sections based on a few lines of context. And when you're finished, the export options let you push your work straight to PDF, PowerPoint, or standalone HTML, or sync it via Canva integration. Let's take a look at Claude Design's brand new interface. First off, you'll notice that there are a whole host of new templates. Let's take a quick look. There's the mobile app design, slides, document, wireframe, animation, UI mockups, resume, 3D object, research, HTML email, color and type pairing, diagram, and filer. We won't be able to get into all of these particular templates. However, there are many, many different tasks that you can use these for. Let's first take a look at animation. So the first thing I want to try is an animation. I've said create an animation with the Claude logo floating down with the words mobile app design. And I've referenced the fact that the words are centered. Okay, so Claude Design has finished, and here's the results. There we go, mobile app design, one of the key features. Okay, now that's a pretty cool animation. Claude logo isn't perfect, but still looks pretty darn good. Now, what's amazing in this animation piece is I've just added in a feature to change the headline. So I'm going to change this to UI Mockup. Now I have a mini app that I can create all my YouTube graphics with. Okay, now we'll try it there, 3D object, and I'm going to play that. And there are even more formats and apps available. Okay, PNG or other video, or you can export it out to Claude Code. Lots of different options. Let's keep going in our walkthrough and take a look at UI mockups. Let's create a UI mockup for Meridian Attitudes Coffee. I put in a prompt that will create an order screen, and I've attached some images that will use the design colors. All right. So Claude Design is going to ask you a few questions once you've put in a prompt. So for my coffee order page, I'm going to choose responsive. I'm going to choose what functionality. I'm going to choose fully working. And for the beverage details, I'm going to choose quantity stepper. And I'm going to choose price per item. For the header, I'm going to choose logo and simple title bar. Morning ritual just got easier. Okay, continue. And now it's going to go out and it's going to build out our UI mockup. Okay, here's our page that was created in Claude Design. So I've got a fully functioning coffee order page, and I can choose from amongst my different single origins, whether you want to add milk, what type. Okay, so let's go ahead and create that. All right, we're going to do raw sugar, medium, and then add beverage. Okay, so it goes in and it adds things up. So one of the amazing things is that was my starting point. Now so I'm going to move the button set. Let's say I switch it to just underneath the selection. All right, and away we go. Save that. And I can try that again. I'm going to add another beverage. In this case, I'm going to switch the beverage and add that one in. All right, and away we go. We've got full functionality there. I can either delete this medium beverage here, and it's still adjusts the pricing there. So it's a fully kind of functioning interface. Here, we can export it to Claude Code or Base 44, Canva, Replit, and many other different options. So let's try out 3D objects. I'd like for it to create a 3D prototype for a Meridian Attitudes Cafe. Let's go. So I've included some images of the barista area, images of the table area, and I've asked Claude Design to go in and create that 3D environment. And here we are. We're given a 3D design of a Meridian Attitudes Coffee Cafe. I'm going to scroll in, and there's the barista area. You can see the area for the customers to sit. And also we can see even the frosted glass logo put onto several of the glass surfaces. Okay, and now we've got a great starting point to adjust this model and take it from there. Whether you're a founder mapping out a product concept, or a PM putting together specs, or a developer looking to speed up UI exploration, Claude Design's latest update make it an essential tool in your stack. Have you tried out the new design system imports or the design sync feature yet? Let me know. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Frank from Obelisk. Get your copy of the AI Automation Handbook. Click the link in the description below.